The views expressed on this podcast are based on a satirical and at times comical view of the subject matter. So don't get your panties in a wad. Live long and prosper, fuckers. Let's get the show started.
This isn't a Tempest universe, man. Hold on to your ass. You're in for a hell of a ride.
I've got the coconut rum today, but for fuck's sake, I can't clear my throat. I don't know what the hell is going on. Welcome to the Tempest Universe. This is the Hump Day episode on Wednesday, and or Wanker Wednesday. It depends where you are on the planet. You know what side of the pond you're sitting on. It's not so crazy today as far as UFO news, but I've got some stuff for you. Now on Monday I covered the whole Ratcliffe situation. John Ratcliffe for fuck's sake, Ratcliffe, who was the former intelligence El Jefe under Donald Trump, and his interview with Maria Bartiromo on Fox regarding the Senate committee report supposed to be getting here in June. Yeah. I talked about that, the stuff came up, but I figured today, why read about it? We can hear the damn interview. We can hear it right from the horse's mouth, because I know a lot of you guys don't have time to be sitting around looking at YouTube at interviews from a former, top intelligence El Jefe dog. You don't got time for that kind of shit. Well, you might, but I decided, let's bring it live. Let's just listen to the whole interview. It's only about 3.5 minutes. And then we'll talk about how the damn report might be delayed. You can't write this stuff. Like in 1 week's time, the fucking thing's being delayed. What the hell happened? Who's pulling the strings here? This is freaking bananas. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the podcast. You've never been here before. And don't forget the Tinfoil Hat. Don't forget to put together every little piece of aluminum you have, even if it's wrapped right now around a grilled cheese sandwich. It has like chunks of cheese on it. Nobody gives any fucks about that. You go ahead and build that into the best freaking hat you've ever made, and you ensure E.T. and those government no-goodniks are not trying to control your brains. Well, even Musk, right? For fuck's sake. He's not, he really doesn't give any fucks. He's telling you he's going to put a chip in your head. So no fucks given there. We got a story on Musk, too, that kind of shit all over the UFO community. I think even experiencers at this point might be, kind of upset at Musk, to be honest. But, the thing is, Musk is doing his business. He's getting it done. He's not screwing around. He's got fucking rockets. Real rockets. So anyway, we'll get into that. Boy, it is what it is. I can't do much about it. It's a little light today when it comes to UFOs. But before we get into our first track for today and our first audio clip, I don't know what the fuck to call it. I want to say what's up to Green Man, Texas Hellfire, The Norm, Pucky, and let's see. Oh, the Ortiz clan is on here, or they're by Uranus. I don't know what they're talking about here. The Norm from the ejection seat. We're going to get this party started, and you too, by the way, can be on here live if you download the Spreaker app and look for the Tempest Universe. Look for the Dark Horde podcast, which for fuck's sake, I haven't recorded an episode, so forgive me on that. And also the oldie but goodie, UFO Buster Radio. That's where the shit went down. That's where it all started. We even had our co-host Big O, who right now is in traction somewhere in North Dakota. By the way, if you guys are in North Dakota, please go by and visit him. Just don't tell him I sent you. I want to keep things cool, to be honest. Let's just say that. Let's go ahead and get the first track out the way. And then we're going to listen to Mr. Ratcliffe talk about this Senate committee report, the UAP task force report, and all the goodies that you're going to see. I mean, really, last Friday, he got everybody excited. There was, UFO experiences walking around with crazy hard-ons. And, and then someone just came and killed the whole fucking feeling, to be honest. Let's go.
Sing for me sweet lullabies. Bright nights, I'm everlasting darksome days. Bright nights, I'm wearing the stain you made on me. And I wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait for the bright nights to lead my way through the maze.
I don't know about you guys, but, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were horrid. Horrid. I think this is how I connect to the audience, by the way. It's like, I talk about personal shit, and you relate to it, You relate to it. Sometimes, too, like, during my workday, I might go to the shitter and spend like 5-10 minutes just thinking about stuff in general. But I feel like this week was the King Kong-sized teabag of a horrid week. It's just weird because, people are all talking about let's leave 2020 behind. Let's start 2021. No, this thing sucks King Kong's balls. 2021. It's not getting any better. Not getting any better at all. But I don't know. What can you do? Really? What can you do? I have no idea why the hell I played that damn sting. Anyway, this is the audio clip you've been waiting for. This is John Ratcliffe talking about the UAP report, and then we'll dissect it, I guess. Actually, I'll go over to the live chat and see what the Asgardians think about this. What is their take on what Ratcliffe had to say, Mr. Former Intelligence El Jefe? So hold on to your bigger panties. Here we go.
John, you have seen in your role the most intelligence that anybody has seen other than the president as the director of national intelligence. And I've been wanting to ask you this next question for a while. I want to ask you about UFOs, unidentified flying objects. The Pentagon is going to come out with a report by June 1st. And in the $2.3 trillion omnibus appropriations legislation passed in January, it includes the Intelligence Authorization Act, money for the Pentagon to continue investigating UFOs. John, we're going to get this report June 1st. Can you tell us, have unidentified flying objects been seen?
Well, sure. We have lots of reports about what we call unidentified aerial phenomenon. And this actually is a program that's been in place for a few years in terms of a task force that has been there under the National Defense Authorization Act. But as you correctly point out, Maria, there's now a report that will be issued by the Pentagon, by the Secretary of Defense and the Director of National Intelligence. I actually wanted to get this information out and declassified before I left office, but we weren't able to get it down into an unclassified format that we could talk about quickly enough. But frankly, there are a lot more sightings than have been made public. Some of those have been declassified. When we talk about sightings, we're talking about objects that have been seen by Navy or Air Force pilots or have been picked up by satellite imagery that frankly engage in actions that are difficult to explain, that movements that are hard to replicate, that we don't have the technology for, or traveling at speeds that exceed the sound barrier without a sonic boom. So in short, things that we are observing that are difficult to explain. And so, there's actually quite a few of those, and I think that information is being gathered and will be put out in a way that the American people can see. We always, when we see these things, Maria, we always look for a plausible explanation. Weather can cause disturbances, visual disturbances. Sometimes we wonder whether or not our adversaries have technologies that are a little bit further down the road than we thought or that we realized. But there are instances where we don't have good explanations for some of the things that we've seen. And, when that information becomes declassified, I'll be able to talk a little bit more about that.
Can you tell us where it was seen?
Actually, all over the world. There have been sightings all over the world. And when we talk about sightings, the other thing I will tell you is it's not just a pilot or just a satellite or some intelligence collection. Usually we have multiple sensors that are picking up these things. And so, again, some of this are just they're unexplained phenomenon. And there's actually quite a few more than have been made public. So I think it'll be healthy for as much of this information to get out there as possible so that the American people can see some of the things that we've been dealing with.
Okay, well, that is pretty extraordinary. We so appreciate that you're talking to us about this. Can this year get any weirder? Pandemic, shutdown, UFOs. John Ratcliffe, it's great to see you. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.
Maria.
It's funny because it sounded like a second there like she passed the gas and she was all excited. Can you tell us where they were seen? No, Maria Bartolomo. No. Ain't gonna tell you shit. Gee Louise. These entitled people. So let's look at what the Asgardians were saying. She sounds like she's pushy as hell. She sounds like a Karen. Yeah. Listen, I wouldn't want to be in front of her for an interview. I'm going to tell you that right now. She sounds like she gives no fucks and will ask you all kind of stuff. Not even going to go there with her. Yeah, so this task force, apparently, according to Ratcliffe, is going to show you the goods. The goods. The norm says get it down to an unclassified. No, never. It's not going to happen. I just don't see this. And like the reports that they're going to put out there are going to be kind of simple. They're going to be the shitty ones. Really, when you think about the kind of reports that you can get out of, governments and military and all the equipment they have, you're probably going to get shitty ass FLIR video that doesn't show anything we the fuck understand, because, the normal guy is not trained in this nonsense. So who knows? Who knows what it's going to be? Dre says she's pushy. Yep. We'll see what happens. The norm says we are too dumb. No, no. It says we are dumb humans. Well, he's not. They're not the only ones to say that, to be honest. Actually, Avi Loeb kind of said that in a roundabout way. We are just not interesting enough for aliens to give two fucks about stopping their Oumuamua. I'm just saying, that's the way it is. So yeah, this is, according to Drake, this is a layman report. So this report pretty much tells you, in this interview from last Friday, that you just gotta fucking wait. There's a lot of goodies. There's Easter eggs in this, to be honest. But we have another report that came out about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago, that kind of says, well, shit, maybe it's not going to be out in time. Maybe we're not going to see what we're waiting for on June 1st. And it's funny, too, that up until now, people were saying, no, this is not going to be June 1st. And now all of a sudden, every damn article is saying June 1st. Come on. This is the government. Are you serious? You really think this is going to be out on June 1st? Forget about it. You guys have lost your damn mind. But you can, if you want to. You can wait. We will be here, on bated breath, just waiting, chilling on the throne, trying to get that last taquito out. Just waiting for this report. It's just not going to happen. Now, here, there's one thing you guys got to keep in mind here, is that you heard a canned response. Now, here's old John Ratcliffe, right? I don't even think he's in his job role anymore, because they kind of got rid of all the Donald Trump people. But you heard a canned response there talking about maybe our adversaries. Maybe our adversaries got technology like this. You're going to hear this again in the next article. And you've been hearing it for some time, where they're focusing on some other country, some other nation, possibly having way better technology than the United States. Crazy, isn't it? That's the theme they're going with. Maybe they want you to believe that that's what it is. That it's another country, not E.T. So we'll see what happens. But on the next article, we will come across someone that I hold dear and near, not Mr. Senator Rubio. I really didn't like this guy since Florida, so for fuck's sake, why not jump into the UFO realm, Rubber Dicker? Check this out.
I was on a mission
fucking scream at me?
Where's
you
the
dumb
money?
fuck you? Look at you with your fucking 48% body fat and
This is a good one. Senator Horatio Rubio. Juan Rubio, Pepe Rubio, out of Florida, Republican. Like I said, I was when I lived in Florida. He was not one of my favorite guys. He really wasn't. He's got this look all the time, like just makes you want to slap the fuck out of him. I don't know. And maybe it's me. I need anger management. I don't know. I think that's what the problem is. But anyway, our buddy Marco Rubio, he actually is part of the Senate Intelligence Committee, which at one time said to the Pentagon, hey, can you analyze this UFO problem? And so, yeah, that's how we got the task force, right? We got this report coming. They announced, what was it, like last summer or some crazy, shitty thing like that? So retarded. Damn, I said the R word again. Sorry about that, folks. I just can't help it sometimes. This guy just makes me angry. I apologize. But anyway, apparently he came across a TMZ photographer and, started talking shit. Started talking about this report. He's all excited about it. And he says, yeah, agencies by June 1st reporting to me. I am the man. I am the Meng. Really, I got to give him that Spanish accent. I am the Meng. But through that conversation, he then comes out and says, not sure they're going to come in on time. This is why people count on Marco Rubio to give it to us without the grease. Yeah. So a full week fucking later, after, John Ratcliffe is all about it, like, we're going to give you the real deal. We're going to give you everything you ever wanted when it comes to a UFO. And they had the porn music in the back. And then, Marco Rubio comes and he just says, no, the hell out of here. You're not going to get it. It's not going to happen. This is the government. He literally says in the interview, this is the government that's putting this freaking report together. You serious? We don't do shit on time. We don't get you your checks on time. We don't even back in the day, we didn't get you your block cheese on time. By the time you got it, it was like hard. You could use it as brick. This is what Marco Rubio is saying. He's not even fucking around. Now, when I was talking about the canned responses, we've been hearing these crazy canned responses from the beginning. And I want to say that Marco Rubio is actually the one that started all these canned responses about adversaries. There's a couple of quotes here. And by the way, there's a shitload of quotes in the article. If you want to go read it, the link is in the description. One of them says that we're sure we have a lot of reports about what we call unidentified aerial phenomena. Now it's a we. I'm sure 10 years ago he was not thinking a damn thing about UFOs, but now it's the it thing. This is the it thing now. He says there are a lot more sightings that have been made public. Sometimes we wonder whether or not our adversaries have technologies that are a little better further down the road than we thought or that we realized. He's a fucking actor. Marco Rubio is an actor. Like, he's got lines written for him, and this is it. These are the canned responses you are hearing. You heard it from Ratcliffe. Now you're hearing it from Marco Rubio. What is it? Is it that we just need to invent the storyline that there is another country that is rocking technology to the point where we look really feeble, really like children in the great big blue pool of the planet? It's just really strange. Like I said, a lot of these, and I don't know if he was stuttering during these interview or whatever, but there was a lot of crazy verbiage in here for these quotes, because he seemed to at one point just go all over the place. He might be reptilian, I don't know. But only Greer can tell us if he does the mating call, if Rubio actually answers ravioli. There's another one here that says that, well, quote unquote, clear your throat. We have things flying over the military installations, our military exercises, and other places. He actually said this. Like, what the fuck does he know? How does he know all of this? He continued to say that, and we don't know what it is. That's the punchline for you. He says, it isn't ours. Thank you, Marco Rubio. We appreciate that. We appreciate you, honestly. I think. It isn't anything that's registered with the FAA. Like, fuck, who would register? Who would come like billions of years in the past from, miles away or whatever, light years, and register their shit with the FAA? I'm glad that he cleared that up for us. It says in many cases exhibits attributes of things. I mean, can you really not just tell us? Just tell us, Marco, Polo. We've never seen technology and the kinds of technology we haven't seen before. What the fuck does that sentence mean? I don't know. Understand? What is he? See, they get to this point where they're just talking fucking riddles. We've never seen technology and the kinds of technology we haven't seen before. What the fuck is that? What is he saying to us? Like, I could see him like reading this or on camera. His eye is twitching. He keeps on scratching his neck or whatever, and the skin comes off, and you see the scales. Anyway, I don't know what the hell that meant. It was all over the place. And he continues to say, at least that's what it seems like, because nobody fucking knows. I think you have to know what it is. Yeah, we've been trying to for decades. Or have to try to know what it is. I promise you, I'm not making this up. This is what they freaking put as part of his response to the questions. I was floored. I mean, did people turn the channel? Did they just like stop listening to him because their heads were spinning? Because he's like talking in fucking circles. The last thing he said was, that's my view of it without any preconceived notions. Maybe there's a logical explanation. This is where we're at when it comes to ufology. This is the spokesperson for the new movement. The thing that all these UFO conspiracists and all these UFO experiencers and all these people who call themselves ufologists, this is the guy that's going to release that report to them. Like, I see so much redaction, it's not even funny. Now, the funny thing is that Ratcliffe, in his interview, actually said we were a go. And then, a couple of Alphabet Soup people were taking their time. And so we decided, well, fuck it. Let's just wait till June 2021. But now all of a sudden, Rubio say they're not going to get that shit together. You could just forget about it. So, crazy thing. Crazy spokesperson. But I guarantee you that the way he's delivering the message, it's going to be late just from all the fucking redacting they're going to do. Literally, they're going to be paying overtime for people to go in and just redact the damn report. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know if anyone in the live chat gets it. Do you guys, yes, Guardians, what do you think? What the hell's going on? Oh, wait a minute. Pucky says I'm getting wild just because I'm on the rum. Coconut rum just does that to me. I'm just saying, it gets me excited. Makes me feel good, to be honest. So, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Marco Rubio, about John Ratcliffe, this dynamic duo, Batman and Robin? And what are they doing? Are they fucking with everyone? Are they trying to keep us off track? Is this disinformation? It could be. I mean, why not? Who fucking knows? All right, check out one more track. The last article coming up, thanks to your buddy, Elon Musk, who just took a shit on ufology. I mean, that's the way it goes.
All I ever wanted was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. Somebody help me, 'cause I'm feeling trapped and
I did. Sold my soul and everything, I was to the lowest bid. Crawled into your poison dome, yeah, every single time. You got into my mind, you got into my mind. But all I ever wanted was you. But you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls. And I can't see it clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hall. And now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. The reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted. You're the reason why my soul is tainted.
I gotta say this. I think the guys in the live chat, they got it right. Yeah, I'm a little bit free today. I won't say free balling, but I am free. I am free. The coconut, there's something about the coconut flavor that just gives you this freedom. And I think that's what's been happening with me. It's about 3 weeks since I've had the coconut rum. It is so, like, vacation-y, if you will. It really is. So tropical, and you mix that real nice, and it's like, this is great. What? King Kong done teabag my week? So what? Nobody gives a fuck about Kong. Godzilla's gonna win. That's all I'm saying. So, let's get on to the last one. Thanks to Musk. Elon, hey, my boy. So the weird thing is that I really didn't do any SpaceX reports this week because things are a little stagnant. It really seems like they can only get it up once a month. Let me just put it that way. But of course, SN11 is chilling out there, and they actually got the damn booster rockets up there too now. They put it together. I mean, you guys who live in South Texas, you got to go by and check that thing out. It's massive. Like, we thought the silver phallus was something else, but this thing, ooh-wee. Amazing. Completely amazing. But Elon took some time out during the week to kind of talk about UFOs. Now, in the past, they've asked him the question about aliens, and he's not really sketchy about it. He says he's never seen any evidence of it. He hasn't, so he kind of leaves it like that. But he took to Twitter, and what he said was this, that maybe the reason why we can't get good photos of ET is because maybe they're blurry. Yeah, basically every spacecraft out there is blurry. That's why we get shitty photographs. He actually put together a graph comparing the technology in cell phones from, the 19th century, 20th century, 21st century, and oh man, you just gotta love it. And so the graph is, is trending upwards. Like, we got some good fucking cell phones. Like, people are literally videotaping films, movies on their Apple Android phones. Right? They're in 4K now, goddammit. But let some fucker with a 4K camera come across a UFO, that shit will look blurry as hell. Why? The graph next to that shows you the whole blurry picture situation of UFOs starting from 19th, 20th, 21st century. It's a flat fucking line. As a matter of fact, it should probably decrease, to be honest, because the pictures actually get worse. So, but he took to Twitter and he put up his graphs. And actually, if you look at the image for this particular episode, that's the graph he put up. And of course, people went bananas. They totally lost it. People are angry with him. One person said, well, they just travel too fast. Really? Come on. There's a setting for that on your camera on your phone, believe it or not. There's a sports mode, okay? What do you mean? Anyway, Twitter Web Bananas, he did get about close to 500,000 likes on it, so it's not all bad. You know, people actually agree that the pictures are shitty. They really have. They haven't improved at all, but cameras are great. Literally, you can put an attachment to a camera and use it as a damn microscope on your damn phone. But you can't catch an alien ship in perfect resolution. This is strange. So I kind of agree with him on that. I think he's right. Some people think that that is the strongest proof against alien life, especially those that visit here. And really, that's what we're talking about, right? Alien ships. That this is why there isn't any proof of it, because we can't catch that shit. Everyone has a damn camera in their pocket, and they still have not caught one reptilian, one Graylien. But still, we still say they exist. And Elon's saying, I don't think so. You guys are 4.2 far fucked. This is why they don't exist. So it is interesting that he has that the time in between blowing up silver phalluses to come through with this analysis. And really, you can't really blame the guy. You can't say he's wrong about it, but for fuck's sake, the proof is in the pudding. We can't get one damn good picture of a UFO if our life depended on it. The line of alien pictures is stagnant. We have no evidence, folks. For fuck's sake. But you know, what is Elon going to say if the task force report has great pictures? Like, you know, they're sitting around with drinking Mai Tais and shit on their alien ship while the U.S. Air Force is trying to zoom in on them. Getting shook, you know, because they can't catch up to the UFO. I think it's going to be interesting. Maybe we could put these two together. Maybe they need to send the report to Elon first, just to give him insight as to what's happening everywhere. No doubt that he makes a good point. You can't even, I don't see anyone making a good argument against it, to be honest. And some people did. They put up some crazy stuff. The link is in the description that actually takes you not only to the article, but it takes you also by clicking here and there. It'll take you to his link with all the madness that he caused after that. It is what it is. But there has to be an interest in Elon to even post any arguments for or against aliens. So I'm sure he's watching it. He ain't stupid. He's going to eventually to a alien planet, to be honest. So I'm sure he's not going to be up there armed like Ripley. So he needs to keep himself tight. All orifices covered. Because he might find an alien entering through the wrong dimension of his booty hole. That is the last episode. For fuck's sake. That is the last article for today. Thank you guys for stopping by and listening to the madness today. Hopefully the week gets better. I mean, 2 more days and it's all over. We're off to the weekend. And wishing you guys a good weekend. I don't see any issues with getting the Dark Horde up this weekend. So keep an ear out for it. Because we got to talk about the Hotel Galvez in Galveston, Texas. Because shit's haunted. And we need to investigate it. With that, I say ciao, good night, farewell. Watch the gigantic King Kong balls. Don't let it ruin the rest of your week. Because he doesn't give any fucks. But you should.
I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. You wanna be with me. You wanna feel and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. 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 You're mad at me for not giving you comfort. You say that I'm away so much and now you don't feel the way you felt when we were younger. But that's okay for me, 'cause I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. 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 I don't give a damn.
How about one more for the road?
Yeah, no, I'm sturdy like a Millie Rocket. Skin clear, still look young, Andy Miller knockers. Money in my pocket. Don't call me a money pocket. Engine get to rocket. It sound like a thunder rocket. Yeah, I still love my baby even when it's toxic. Crazy like she Britney, but no, she don't shade the noggin. Russell Wilson way I get low and stay in the pocket. I get paid and do my dance like a touchdown. Yeah, I can't do no time, don't leave that gun around. In my teens, we were acting up and running around. Now we're grown, still get to it if it's necessary. On the ground from January to January. Never met nobody who retired when they were young. So I guess I gotta get it to the cemetery. Getting paid just for rapping is fun. I lit up around a month of February. Told him side, no electric. It's getting hectic. 777. 777. Yeah. Told him slide, no electric. Yeah. It's getting hectic. 777. Yeah. 777. Couple of them one in my head just to say they did it. Can't lie, I'm so paranoid and the windows tinted. I own everything around me, you can say it's rented. Not talking phone numbers when I'm talking 7 digits. Earn it by the day, every second minute. Used to pay me none, look, now they pay attention. Everybody say they drip, but I banded it. See them copy all the looks, but I stay switching. Pick up the loot, then hit the bank. Can't never change, still wrote the change. Captain say the pay, this ain't the day. They made me wait, I'm breaking chains. Yeah. Tell me feeling bubbly out the rose. Took a minute, but I got it out the soul way. Friends turn to foes, haters tell them go away. Rappers making shiggy dance like a soul train. Told them slide, no electric. Yeah, it's getting hectic. 777. 777. Yeah. Told them slide, no electric.